This week's $5 game is Star Explorers, which left early access a few days ago. This is a space travel and exploration game with procedurally generated planets. The Earth has been destroyed, and you need to search the galaxy for new planets and resources to save the human race. I played this game a little bit earlier. I know I normally do a blind playthrough for $5 Friday, but I started playing this and I had to go back to the manual and look things up, so it was wasting a lot of time. So I figured I'd go into it, learn the controls, and learn how to get around, and then start the playthrough. So I started a fresh game here. I did get to one planet when I was playing earlier, so at least I have an understanding on how to travel. So right now you're basically in the cockpit or on the bridge of your spaceship, and I think the only thing you can really interact with here is this control panel. And it's going to have your mission command, so any kind of messages that come in are going to be here. You have your star chart, which we're going to use later to find some planets and stars, places to go. Any quests that you may have, you can trade, but you have to be on the mothership or near the mothership in order to do that. So let's read the first message here. I'm probably not going to read all of them, but I'll go through this first one. I'm sorry to tell you, Earth is gone, destroyed, but if you're reading this, it means you survived. We set up a beacon to help any survivors find us, the mothership. It's the green, blinking star you should see ahead of you in Sector 43. We are in need of help, so please warp to our location if you can spare a moment. Come to the mothership as soon as possible. Here you will be able to receive your mission requirements, buy and sell items, and find quests to complete in exchange for quants. So that's their unit of currency. Okay, so I have to find the mothership in Sector 43. So if I go to the star chart, and all I really have right now is Sector 43 until I discover some other areas. So that's my target sector. I don't really think I need to do too much of this here. You can warp to the mothership.
Warp engines engaged.
With that button anyways. And you can always warp back to it too if you travel out somewhere. Okay, so there's
successfully approached.
All right, there's a new message here. And I'm not going to read all of this, but basically I have to find a certain kind of crystal, and they're called Acnexium crystals, and I should search in Sector 21. But apparently I don't have to go directly to Sector 21 if I want to do a little exploring, but that's where apparently I can find some of these crystals. So I'm going to try to find Sector 21. So I'm going to exit the panel, and you use this little cursor here to scan areas. So like there's a star or a planet over here, so if I put my little target on it and right click, now it says warp to star, so that's an option, but down in here it's going to give me some information, like it says it's in Sector 21. That's where I need to go. Let me just see if I can see another sector from here. Okay, there's Sector 1, and that's Sector 00. So they're kind of starting you out in the right direction. So this is a red dwarf, and it has 8 planets surrounding it. But I believe in that message it says I should try to go to red giants or standard stars. Let me just look back there again. Stick with standard stars or red giants if you want to find planets with moderate temperatures. Okay, so I'm not going to go to that one because it's a red dwarf. I'm assuming that's not a very bright star, so the planets are probably too cold. And I do have some temperature requirements, or I can't go to the planet because my spacesuit can't handle extreme cold or extreme heat. Alright, so let me look back here again. So that was the red dwarf. I want to see if there's anything else I can see. Okay, there's a standard star, Sector 21, 8 planets, and it's going to use almost a third of my fuel. Actually, that's my max fuel. My current fuel, it's going to use more than a third of it. So I'm going to try to warp to that star now. Okay.
Warp engines engaged. Star system successfully approached.
Okay, so now if I bring up my star chart, I should be able to find that. See, this is Sector 21. This was 43 where I started. Not sure what this is. I guess it's... Okay, that's Sector 23, which is next door, it looks like. Okay, so I picked Sector 21. Then if I go to stars, this is the star I just discovered. And then select that star and the planets. And it won't show anything yet until I actually scan the planets manually. So I'm going to go back and like right here, that's likely a planet. I just click scan planet. It's complete. It'll give me a little information on the planet here. It has no atmosphere, no liquid. Let me scan this other one. And let me scan a few of them and then we can look at the star chart. You see if that's one of the planets. That's a star. And there's also an overlay that'll kind of help you see things a little better out here. Oh, here comes a planet orbiting. And let me see. That has frozen water on it. It has oxygen. So this is going to be a good place to start. Now you see the temperature here is 221 degrees Kelvin. So go to my inventory and look at my spacesuit, and the temperature requirements or restrictions are I can't go under 200 Kelvin and I can't go above 400 Kelvin. So that 221 is kind of toward the low end, but it's okay. I probably should have did some trading at the store and bought a couple items while I was there. So I don't have an oxygen tank, so I'm okay because there's oxygen on this planet, so I can get away with it this time. But normally you're going to need an oxygen tank. Alright, so bring up the star chart. And I want to find that planet. I know it's this one. I know by the temperature, and it's the oxygen atmosphere, so I'm going to select that. And you can make notes here, like if maybe you want to go back to this planet sometime. Maybe something you couldn't accomplish in this trip, you can go back another trip. You can edit the name if you want. Okay, so now I want to go to this planet. And you can't warp from here, I don't believe. At least I haven't figured out how. So I have to find that planet again. I think it was this one. Nope. Alright. I'm going to have to move back a little bit, so I have a bigger view. I'm just looking for the temperature, so that's the way I'll know it. It's 221. I think it's this one here. Nope. See, that one's too cold. How about that one? There we go, 221. And also you have this option here of dropping a beacon. And it said, no acnexium found. So beacon not dropped. So I believe these beacons are just to let other people know that there's some of the crystals they need on that planet. So like a homing beacon so they can find it and go mine them or whatever. I think. I haven't actually used the beacon yet, but I think that's what it's supposed to do. So anyways, I want to go here. So now I'm going to click orbit planet and it'll bring me into an orbit.
Solar engines engaged. Orbit established. Proceed to hangar bay.
Okay, so now I actually want to land on the planet, so now I have to disengage from the bridge. And I can move about. Now, one thing I noticed, and let's go into options here for a second. There's not, so I can't even go into the video options while I'm playing. And there's not many. Every resolution setting is a 1280. It's either 1280 by 720 or by 1024. There's like 3 different ones, but they're all 1280s. And I noticed the sensitivity. It seems like it changes. I mean, the number will stay the same, but for some reason, occasionally when I turn and move, it'll go slow, as if it reset or something. So over here I have some storage, and I don't have anything in it, but you can store things on your ship. And back here is where you can leave the spaceship. These are all procedurally generated planets. Okay, so there's my ship, and now it says I have an air tank and I have 100 air, although I don't really understand why, because it doesn't show in my inventory. Maybe it's just because there's an air atmosphere here. But if I was wearing an air tank for sure and I was running out of air, I could just walk over to the back of the ship here and you can refill your tank. So I gotta watch my health, and there's suit condition. And I noticed there's 2 colors, so one might be for like resistances, because I believe you can resist things like radiation and whatnot, and the other one might just be for physical. I'm not completely sure on that. And this scanner, I don't know, it doesn't seem to be all that useful. I mean, it will show you how to get back to your ship if you get lost, but you don't really scan. It shows like where there's caves, but it, like if there's any kind of like minerals or things on the ground, it doesn't really show you where they are. But like I can see some cave entrances up here, and I think that's where you're going to find most of the stuff you need, is in these caves. And I do have a gun. I think I just have the 8 bullets, and hopefully I won't run into anything hostile. Alright, so you can see on my scanner down there that red mark, so that's a cave entrance. I believe that will turn blue once I've been in it and discovered it. And I do have a flashlight. Okay, so it marked the entrance of the cave there. See, right now I'm moving really slow. Like, I'm having trouble turning. I'm not sure why. That happens every now and then. Alright, so like there's something right there. Alright, maybe that is showing on my scanner. There's a tiny dot right by that white triangle. So maybe it is showing up. It's just that it's seems insignificant the way they have it on the scanner. Alright, so I'm going to hit E and see what this is. So I collected that. Something else here. I'll look at this in a minute. And there's something there. Okay, so go to my inventory, and I have iron ore and ruby crystals. Now I think I picked up 2 of these, but it looks like I only see 1 here, so I'm not sure what that's all about. Alright, so yeah, there must be a breathable air here, because my air tank still says 100, so I guess I'm just breathing the atmosphere. Alright, here's something else. And that's calcium. Alright, and that cave's a dead end. That's where I came in. Was there a turn here? Actually, this might be just a really small cave. Let me just make sure I didn't miss any turns. No, I think that's it. I think it's just a small cave. Okay, let's go back out and go check out the other cave. Okay, yeah, so see, now there's a blue mark. That tells I've been in there. Now, where was that other one? I would like to see this scanner have a bigger range on it. Like maybe you could scroll in order to, you know, zoom it in and out so you could see a bigger area. My light, alright, my light's still on. See, now I can't get through here. Now, I don't know if there's going to be some kind of tools that will let you get through here later on. Or maybe I can shoot it. That's a slow shooting gun. Alright, that didn't do me any good. Okay, so I don't think there's anything I can do here. Get my scanner back. And another thing, it looks like the only way you can change your weapon and scanner is by scrolling. Nothing appears to be bound to like the number keys. Okay, I'm going to leave this cave and I'll look around the planet a little more. So these planets are pretty small, so you can see my ship is over here, right? See it up ahead? But if I start going the other direction from it, eventually I'll come around to, like, I circled the whole planet and I'll get back to it. So I'm going to do that. Now, there is a slider to allow you to adjust the size of planets, and I just kind of left it at the default. So you could make it so the planets are bigger. And you can also change the density of like the foliage and rocks and everything. And the more dense it is, the longer they're going to take to load. So I did step it up. It was set for 5. I moved it up a couple of points. See, alright, so you can see I already made it back to my ship. So I circled the whole planet. So they're pretty small. But I didn't go this direction yet. I don't think. That's the thing. I wish there was a better way to mark this with like north and south. So I'm going to try to circle it again, but it's going another direction. Not seeing much out here. And this is definitely taking longer than that last trip around. I'm not sure why. Yeah, I think I'm off course. See, once I turn and start looking another direction a little bit, it's hard to get back on course without any kind of direction markers. Have a visual on the ship. Alright, well that might be it. You know, the planets are small and might only be a couple of things you can pick up per planet. So I think I'm going to get out of here and go see if I can find something else. So I don't really think I got anything useful except for maybe I could sell it. So maybe I'll take a quick run back to the mothership and maybe sell some things and buy some supplies. I should have got an air tank before I set out. Okay, get back on the ship. Now before I head back, I want to see if I can scan some other planets because I think there was supposed to be like 8 planets surrounding this. So I'll do some scan. Let me turn my overlay. There's my overlay on. And it'll tell me if it's already been scanned. Oh, I can't scan apparently when I'm in orbit. I'm going to have to back out of orbit.
Warning. Ship has entered gravity well.
Alright, so that one. Alright, so that one I didn't get before, and this one is too cold for me. 109. I'll see if it'll let me put a beacon. Alright, there's nothing I need there. That one's already done. For some reason I can't. There we go. I couldn't get my menu to come up on that. That might be it. Gonna make myself dizzy here in a minute. What about this? Is this a different planet? Nope. And oh, there was a new one. Okay. And this one, wow, that one's only 44, so I definitely can't go to that. You just try rolling up and down a little bit.
Warning. Ship has entered gravity well.
Uh-oh. Alright, I'm going to try to warp back to the mothership. If I can figure out how to do it. Okay, this sector and warp to mother, hopefully.
Fuel insufficient for return journey.
Wow, I
Proceed
can't get
with
back.
caution.
So I have to find fuel somewhere. So I think I really screwed up not getting an air tank. I'm going to have to go to another planet and try to find something. Wow, it's trying to warp me there anyways, even though it said I didn't have enough fuel.
Warning. Fuel level is low.
That looks like I made it. Let me see if I
Mothership successfully approached.
let's see if I can buy some fuel here. Alright, trade. So I'm gonna sell whatever I can, I guess. I can get 30 for this. Now, did that sell? Oh, maybe I have more than one. I can't possibly have that many. Or can I? Alright, let me try to sell like 10 or 8. Okay, just because it came up easy. Now I'm not sure. I have 218, so I know I didn't sell that much. I'm going to do one again and see what happens. Oh, wait a minute. The amount, is that what I get for it? Or is that what if I was to buy it? Because it says something costs 78. Here it says amount 26, so I'm a little confused on that. 220. I gained 2? Alright, what about this thing? Oh, that must be my quantity. I have 6 of them. Alright then, let me try to sell 6. Now it says 5. That's kind of throwing me off. I don't... Alright, 1. That's how many are selected. It says I have 3. I'm going to try this again. 3. Alright. Okay, so where's my fuel? Or do I get fuel from being at the mothership? I'm not sure. Let's see what we got here. I definitely need that oxygen tank. Costs 151, so that's going to take most of my money. And I could probably pick up some ammo. I think that's for the pistol. At least that's cheap. A repair kit. Alright, I'll take the repair kit. You can get health back just from going onto the ship. And, okay, 1 repair kit. You can't afford it. Oh, 241. I was looking here for 46. So my cost and the sell cost, I guess. So those are expensive. Alright, so I think that's all I can do. I have 30 of these. I'm still not clear on this. I had 3. Alright. Alright, let me check my fuel situation. Current fuel. I'm not sure how to get fuel back. And I didn't see anything about it there. And I can't afford these crystals. I wonder if those would be usable. Alright, they're a little bit different price. Okay, so I can't travel very far either right now. And why do I have these again? Sell. Sell as many as I can. Alright, so I have enough money for some of these crystals. Let me close that because I think I'm stuck. Alright, let me do that again. Alright, hopefully I can use these for fuel. Let me buy that. Now, use. Yep, okay, so that gave me fuel. I'm back to 110. Fuel added to spacecraft fuel tank. I really could use some more. I don't think I can afford. That's 103. Alright, I just have to go with what I got, I guess, to try to find some more stuff. Alright, so I'm going to go back to... Actually, I might not go to Sector 21 if I can find something closer. Now, it'll tell you how much fuel your trip's going to cost when you find something. So I'm just going to look around. Let me put my overlay on. And it's not coming on because I guess I'm not near anything. Let me look at the star chart again. So 43 is where I am now. So this 23, I'm assuming, is closer than 21. So let's see if I can figure out how to get to that. 23, is it going to... I just want to be pointed in the right direction. Okay, maybe I am. And I don't see anything out there I can click on. I think I'm turned a little bit too. There's some other keys on here, the arrow keys. There we go. It kind of rotates you. I guess I'm just going to have to turn until I find something that looks close. Alright, how about this? That's Sector 41. A red dwarf, don't want that. Another Sector 41, and it's going to cost 80 fuel units. I have 110, so that's too far. That one's only going to cost 32. Now that's a brown dwarf. I don't know what to expect out of that. 61. Wait a minute, what sector was that? Sector 41. Alright, if I stick to this sector. That's still too much fuel. So I'm going to have to take a chance and go to this brown dwarf. It says it has 8 planets. Hopefully something's habitable.
Warp engines engaged. Star system successfully approached.
Alright, it's probably going to be cold on most of these planets, being a brown dwarf. Let's scan this one. Yeah, surface temperature 36. That's way too cold. 68. I don't think I'm going to be able to go to any of these. Getting colder. Okay, well, let's see if I can find something else, hopefully close by. Nope. There's a red dwarf. I don't want that either. It's fairly close anyways, but that's probably going to be cold there also. Brown dwarf. Red dwarf. Red giant. So I could probably use that. Only has one planet though, so I don't have many options. Red dwarf. Huh. If I looked at that one, oh, here's some things. There's a standard. It will use 56 units of fuel. I have 82, so I wouldn't even be able to get back unless I found some fuel. I guess if I find the crystals, I can make fuel. Okay, so here's a neutron star. I'm not really sure what kind of planets I'm going to find there. Now there's 9 of them. It's not that far, so I'm going to take a chance and go there.
Warp engines engaged. Warning. Fuel level is low. Star system successfully approached.
Wow, this is big. Alright, we start checking some of these planets out. Scan planet. Too cold. I hope there's going to be something here usable. There we go. 230. Volcanic fog. Liquid lava. I guess I can try it. Except I lost it. Is it this one here? Yeah, okay. No beacon, so they don't have what I need. It's hard to stay on these things when they're small. That one's I can't do. That's a star. Oh, how about this one? 127. That, I think I have to be 2 to 400, so that's too cold. Yeah, it was that one, but I'm having trouble hanging on to it. Alright. Orbit planet.
Solar engines engaged. Warning. Planet contains service hazards. Proceed with caution.
Alright, let's go down to the surface. So now I am going to have to watch my air. Okay, so we got this lava planet here. I can see that I'm already using air. Let's see, okay, so that's a little. I'll probably take damage if I step in that, I would assume. Damage my suit. I'll run around a little bit, see if I can find a cave or find something useful out here. I'm already coming back up on my ship, it looks like. Okay, nothing in that direction, so let me turn. Okay, I guess I can't go that way because of that lake of lava, so let me try going this way. I hope there's something out here. Not looking like much of anything. Oh, wait a minute. Here's something. Now, I'm trying to see if this even... See, this doesn't really look like... It's on the scanner. Maybe it looked... I suppose that little mark there... Actually, that's that rock. So this isn't even on the scanner. So, I guess you could miss these things pretty easily. Alright, let's see if we can open it up. Huh. I got some guns here, it looks like. So this is... Alien capacitor, don't know what that's for, but we're going to take it. There's a laser rifle that does 15 damage. And another one that does the same damage but has a higher fire rate. Okay, so I'm going to equip the better one. 15 and 27. This one. Alright, so I guess I'm not coming out of here empty-handed. And you can't aim down the sight. It looks like there's a scope on it, but there isn't. Or at least not a usable one. So I suppose if I don't find some fuel and I can't make it back, I'll have to start a new game and try to plan a little better next time. Okay, I'm going to head back to the ship and I'm going to try to check out another planet. Maybe I can get lucky and find another one that I can land on. Now there's something red. Oh, here we go. There's a cave over here. It might be more than one. I see another red triangle, but my fuel is pretty... Not my fuel. My air is pretty low. So I'm going to have to go back to the ship anyways. Replenish my air, then I can go check out that cave. Alright, fill it up. Alright, head back. There is a sprint button, and I don't know if sprinting would cause you to use more air or not, but it doesn't really seem noticeable. Ooh. Can I even go in here? I guess I can. I seen some lava there. I didn't know if I was going to take damage. Okay, let's have a look around. Is that something? Nope. That's something. That is uranium. There's blueprints in this game for crafting also, and I did find one on that little bit I played earlier. It was for to make a pistol, but it was the pistol I already had. Something up there. Okay, what do we got here? That looked like iron ore, and here's a chest here also. Or cache as they call it. So I picked up sapphire crystals off the wall. And here's another laser rifle. This one is 14 damage. I'm going to take it and sell it probably. I don't know if you can break things down or not. And armor. Ammonia resistance. Take that. Now I don't know if there's any ammonia here. I suppose it'll show up in the scans on the planet. I really need something for fuel. Now it looks to me off to the right. There's a little tiny speck on the scanner. Now I can't go to the right yet. I gotta figure out how to get over that direction. I guess gonna have to go around the long way. Or I'm assuming that's all underneath. I don't know if any of that stuff would be on the surface. See, I can't get there. And this is just going to be a little dead end. Alright, let's try to find another walkway. And you got to keep an eye on your air. I want to get lost in a cave and can't get back to the ship. I came through here. Okay, so that's the way out. Let me try this direction. And there's something there coming up. Let me try to get to that other speck. Oh, there's another one of these that I can't get through. Nothing here. Alright, there's a lot of stuff laying around here. Thought I had seen another one. I guess I didn't. There's a cache back there. Let's see if I can reach it. Uh-oh. I can't reach it. I don't know if I'm missing something, and I don't think you can crouch. You can kind of jump, but the jump's a little bit clunky. I think I'm going to have to head back to the ship here pretty quick. I suppose I could try one of those laser rifles and just to see if it can break rock. It doesn't look like it. Alright, so much for that. Okay, I need to get to the ship. I hope this is the most direct route out of here. Alright. Very low. I hope I get there in time. I don't know if you die instantly when you run out of air, if there's a little grace period or not. You can do it. Come on. That was close. I was down to 1. Alright, so I'll go check that other cave once I get my air back up. And I'm assuming that eventually you can get some bigger tanks, because this goes pretty quick. Okay, where was that other cave? I think it was starting out in this direction and it forked off one way. I can't remember which way. Alright, there's the one I was in. Pretty sure there's another one out here anyways. Maybe there isn't. Huh. Hell, I don't see it. Oh, wait a minute. There it is right there. It blends in too much with the red surface. Of course, I already used up a lot of my air. Oh, what's this? Gold, maybe? Yep, it's gold. But I need fuel. Thought I saw something. There's another one of these. I can't get through. I'm not sure what the story is with that. I'll bet there's a tool or something. Uh-oh. I'm stuck. Ooh, might have a problem here. I wonder if I do a save game and then go out and back in, if I'll be out of this mess. Let me try it. It won't let me save here. Oh, so much for that. Alright, so that yellow bar underneath my suit condition, apparently there's some kind of energy. It sounds like I might even be able to, you know, hover with these boots. I didn't try them outside, so I'm not sure. But I got myself stuck in here and pretty bad. Alright, I'm going to have to exit and try to come back. Alright, so I'm back in. I'm going to go right back out to the planet. Okay, let me get back to that cave and try to go in there again. Yeah, there we go. So I can kind of... I got like jet boots or something. Can hover in the air for a short time. Okay, so if I come to that place again, I'm not going to try to go through it. It was there where I got stuck. Well, there's not much else here. I think I have to go through that other way or I'm not going to get to anything. Alright, I'm going to try it again. Oops. Nah, I'm just going to get stuck. Alright, let's get out of this planet. Let me see if maybe I can find one more. Having a thunderstorm out here. Alright, so now I'm going to put a few things in my ship storage. Like, I don't need to carry all these guns. How do I... Alright, like that, I guess. not sure what this was. Alien capacitor. I'll put that away too. I'll hang on to my ammo. Some of this stuff stacks here anyway, so if I get more, it's not going to take up any more inventory space. I'll put that in there until I figure out if it's worth using. Alright, hopefully I can get to at least one more planet. Okay, so I have to pull out of orbit.
Ship has entered gravity well.
Okay, let's start looking around again. I think that's the star. And that one's too cold. I'm going to put my overlay on. I can visualize it a little better. I may have already discovered all the planets, I'm not sure. So this one is... Was that the one I was just on? No, I'm not sure. It says 222 degrees. Lava. I know I was on a lava. Let me see. What's this one? 13. Alright, let me look at the star chart. Oops, I forgot what sector I was in. Alright, 41. It's 23. 41, okay. So this is the star. Let me see the... So there's 9 planets. According to this, I only found 5 of them. Alright, so there's some more planets out there. I don't know why I can't find them. Maybe if I... No, I try to change my view, but this really isn't doing what I want it to do. Alright, here's some things. I don't know if these are the same planets. Yeah, I already got that one. Huh. Yeah, I'm not having any luck finding the other 4 planets. Alright, I only have 51 fuel. That one is going to cost 49. I'm going to have to find something close. 55. Just Magnustar, barely missed that one. And that one costs 49, so I can get there. I won't be able to get anywhere else. It's a white dwarf. It has 6 planets. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go for it. I need to find fuel there or I'm stranded.
Fuel insufficient for return journey.
Yeah, I know. It's a one-way trip.
Star system successfully approached.
Alright, there's a planet. They're hard to click on too. I think I'm right on it, but nothing's happening. Maybe I gotta get closer. Let's see, and that's 166. It's a little too cold. 248, that one's perfect. No liquid, no atmosphere, has sand. I'd like to have something a little better. 129. Now you can probably get better spacesuits eventually too, and it'll give you more planets that you'll be able to go to. That was the 248. Yep, here's some stuff. 49 degrees. 81. Alright, I guess I'm going to have to go the one that was in my range. That one, I think. See if it'll let me drop a beacon. Nothing has yet. Nope. Okay. Orbit.
Solar engines engaged. Orbit established. Proceed to Hangar Bay.
Okay, time to check out one more planet, I think. Hopefully I can find something useful here, but I'm not real optimistic about it. So I haven't found any alien life, but there are going to be some planets that have life on them, and some will be intelligent, from what I understand, and you might even be able to trade with them. Alright, I see a cave coming up over here. Some more gold there, I think. Okay, there's a cache up here. I don't know if you can find crystals in any of these, but that's really what I need. There is a repair kit. And one of those capacitors again. So I haven't found any blueprints. And no crystals. Is that so? I didn't even see that. It blended in. And that is carbon. Okay, I'll probably head back to the ship, get some air, and then see if I can find another cave. Although I don't think I've seen all of this one. This cave actually looked pretty big, but it's hard to tell. Because the scanner really isn't showing me much of anything. Uh-oh, I was already here once. Alright, is that the... Oh, I thought that was the exit, but it looks like it's some kind of mineral or something. I want another cache. Alright, there's a couple things here. I can't pick that up for some reason. No, it's still... It won't stay... There we go. I can't get the hand symbol. Alright, so what's this? Rocket launcher. Are there things that tough out there I need a rocket launcher? Let me equip that. See what that looks like. Alright, where is it? Well, it's just there. I didn't want to stay. Okay. Yeah, I need some air, and I don't know the way out of here. Shows that I'm close. Okay. Alright, back to the ship. And then I'll see if I can find another cave or something. Alright. Would have been nice to run into some kind of alien life forms. Alright, it looks like I've already gone more than halfway around the planet. Yeah, there's the ship. So I'll try another direction. I'll stay in line with the ship. Alright, how about this way? A whole lot of nothing out here. Oh, a cache. Give me some crystals. What's that? Heat resistance. Alright, I'll take it. So far, I don't really think any resistances came into play. I mean, I'm full health, full suit condition, so nothing has done any damage. And there's a cave coming up. I wish I could see the path on the scanner. Now, what are these things? Alright, those are fluorite. Thought I just I see these reflections or these lights on the wall. Sometimes I think I'm walking past an item I can grab. So we have sonic ammo, alien transistor, and alien circuit. No room left in my inventory. Okay, I guess I gotta get rid of something. I'm not sure what. Oh, what's this in a stack? It says 0? Amount 84, I'm not sure. Oh, maybe that's a total amount of all of them I sold them. I'm not sure how that works exactly. I wonder if I can use this fire resistance. Armor upgraded. Oh, okay. So at least I created a space. But that's it now. Running out of air, gotta get back. I cut it close on the air again. Alright, so at this point, I don't think I can advance this character any further because I don't have enough fuel. So I made some mistakes in the beginning. I guess you could just start over, not that big of a deal. You know, I don't have that much time into it. All in all, this game is actually kind of fun. Be it low budget, I think it wants to be like a No Man's Sky or something. There's probably a lot of hours of gameplay here. And there's also a pixelated version of the graphics. It will look like something from around maybe the early 90s, and I'll show a clip of that as I'm exiting the game just so you can see what it looks like. But I'm going to leave here, seeing as I'm stuck anyways. I think I played long enough to get a feel for the game. I didn't find any aliens, unfortunately. I'm sure there's a lot more to be found out there, although the caves all kind of look repetitive. The planets look enough different to where there's some variety, but I don't know. I guess it's a pretty decent game for $5. At least there's a lot of play. So that's it for this week. I'll see you guys again next week.